Let me hit record. Hello, everyone just joining us. We're just waiting for a few more people to log on before we start. Hello, everyone. Thank you all for attending. Welcome to our small properties webinar for St. Lucia. Can everyone, sorry, hear me clearly?
You should start talking.
Yes, I can.
You can. So, everyone can hear me, yes?
Yep.
Perfect. Thank you. Just like to welcome everyone again. Thank you very much for attending. My name is Ayana. For those of you who have not met me yet, I know you were expecting Nicole. She is on right now, but she's not feeling her best today. So she has asked me to step in to help. I am going to try my best. to try to do as best as she would have and try to show you the best of what St. Lucia has to offer. Today on this webinar, joining us, we have three partners. We have Fiona from the lovely Cap Maison in St. Lucia. We've got Tracy from East Winds, and we've also got Jade from Calabash Cove. We also have a few prizes, so please just listen carefully to all of the presentations, and we will ask a question and you will receive a lovely prize in the end from each of our partners and from St. Lucia Tourism Authority as well. We will just start off by myself, just with a short presentation, and the other partners will just do a short presentation on their properties as well, just to talk about their properties, what they have to offer and what they can offer your clients. So why St. Lucia? St. Lucia is number one, an award-winning destination. We have year-round tropical weather, so the temperature is basically around 22 to 30 degrees throughout the year. We are a boutique luxury destinations, and we have we have some of the top resorts in the world. St. Lucia is known for having the best of the best. We have world-class dining and diving sites as well. We have 22 world-class dive sites on island. We have excellent sporting facilities and event spaces. We do have a very rich culture and diverse attractions. We will learn more about the attractions later on in the presentation. We have just put together a short video just to show you a little bit more about what St. Lucia has to offer. So just relax and enjoy this video.
Let her welcome you, warm you, wow you, with her sunshine, fun times, and vibrant hospitality. Let her excite you, amaze you, surprise you, with wonderful adventures on tropical land, sand, and sea. Let her indulge you, treat you, spoil you, with her world-class hotels, resorts, and limitless luxury. Let her relax you, restore you, renew you, with her nurturing nature, spas, and serene tranquility. Let her delight you, entice you, romance you, with her unique charm, magic, and island beauty. She is St. Lucia. Let her inspire you.
Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm sure I hope you were inspired by St. Lucia and her natural beauty. I just have a few more images of St. Lucia. I'm not sure if anyone has heard about the famous Piton Mountains. We have the most beautiful vegetation in St. Lucia, 19,000 acres of lush green vegetation to be exact. We have our World Heritage site, which is the pitons you can see in this picture, which are really beautiful to see from the sea. We are really good for bird watching as well. Just a few other pictures to show you the lush vegetation of St. Lucia. We also have the Caribbean's only drive-in volcano, which can be seen, well, part of it can be seen here. One thing, well, it's described as highly Instagrammed. Many people like to post it on Instagram. We have the mud pools where you can go down and just lather them all over your body. It's known to keep you looking young and rejuvenated. Just a few more images about our lovely beaches in St. Lucia. And our vegetation, we have waterfalls, rivers, you name it. If you're looking for an unspoiled destination, for your clients, St. Lucia is definitely a #1 choice. This picture in particular was taken at our Pigeon Island National Landmark. It is somewhere that your clients can climb to the top to have a really good view of St. Lucia. And also this place can be used for bespoke events as well. We have 5-star yachting amenities. We have, We have duty-free fueling and just luxury accommodation, and for yachting, a number of activities we have on island is zip lining, we have aerial trams, the sulfur springs that I mentioned before. We have the mud baths, that's good for families, couples, anyone really. People usually enjoy just going down in the hot pools just to enjoy their natural surroundings. We have Segway on island. It caters to large groups and small ones as well. And jungle biking, bird watching, if that's a favorite for your clients. We have a number of endemic species to the island. And ATV biking is another favorite. Horseback riding, another favorite is horseback riding in the water. That a lot of people love. And lots of family fun. We have one of the largest inflatable water parks on island that can be found at one of the smaller properties on island. Kayaking, which can be done in a number of locations on the island. You have trained guides that can take you around the island on kayaks. We have sea trekking. This one is not too, well, it's a bit new. It was introduced on island a few years ago, and that is another one of the favorites on island for people interested in underworld adventures. Diving, as I mentioned, we have a number of dive sites on island. We actually have 22 world-class dive sites. Whale and dolphin watching is another popular activity for tourists on island. You can hire a private yacht to go whale and dolphin watching, or you can sign up with one of the tours on island to go out to watch whale and dolphins. We have our Castries market, which really just shows what St. Lucia has to offer. We have lots of arts and crafts. We have local herbs and spices. Almost everything at this market was crafted locally on island, made by locals. A lot of souvenirs here, a lot of things to take back, which is like a piece of St. Lucia just to remind you of your holiday. Our cuisine is known in the Caribbean to be one of the best. St. Lucia is a mixer. We have many influences. It's usually described as English and African influences, and they use a lot of the natural or locally sourced products on island, and all our dishes are inspired by a lot of the items that you can find on island. A lot of our exotic fruits like mangoes, guavas, and coconuts, and so on. This is one of our local dishes. It's usually served at the Creole Festival. It is actually served all year round, but it's actually more famous at our Creole Festival. This one depicts just our green figs and saltfish with some salad on the side. We have another activity on island, which is Project Chocolat, which shows you how it's like a bean to bar experience where you can create your own chocolate bar on island. We have the rum and rhythm tours where you can explore the St. Lucia distillery and have a look at our Chairman's Reserve and a few others in that range. We have Admiral Rodney and the Bounty Rum series as well, where you just get to taste the different rums and see how they are made. St. Lucia is known for being a very romantic destination. St. Lucia inspires love and romance. If your clients are looking for a destination to propose or to renew their vows or to get married, St. Lucia is the perfect destination. And for a number of years, we have won the Caribbean's leading honeymoon and wedding destination. This just shows you that St. Lucia has it all. This is a couple getting married in what looks like one of their favorite spaces. So whatever your clients need, St. Lucia can create bespoke itineraries, bespoke events just to suit your clients' needs. So whether they want to get married underwater or possibly in a helicopter, I've not seen a helicopter marriage yet, but you never know, St. Lucia has it all. Again, just a picture depicting how good we are with romance. We have a number of properties on island that are adult only, couples only. Equally, we have family friendly resorts. We also have resorts that are that cater to groups as well. And we have a number of accommodations, as I mentioned, the diverse accommodations. And we have the smaller properties. We have the bigger properties cater to adults only, as I mentioned earlier. You name it, we have it in St. Lucia. Sorry, just bear with me. I'm not sure if anyone has heard about Collection de Pépites. It is a new initiative by the Ministry of Tourism that just tries to showcase the smaller properties on island with 35 rooms or more. Some of them are the kind of bigger hotels with 35 rooms or more. However, there are some properties that also highlight the smaller areas on the island, or the more local accommodation options. For example, we have really small cottages where you can stay in more local communities if you want to get in and get to know people and the way they live. Maybe you can explore the Collection de Pépites. It can be found on the St. Lucia website, where you see a list of all the accommodations. And in terms of festivals in St. Lucia, we have the Jazz Festival. For more information on Jazz Festival, it can be found on the website. Jazz Festival will be in May 2023. So for more information on the dates, and you can head over to our website. Carnival happens in July. It is a growing festival. It is already a really big festival and one of the best carnivals in the Caribbean. Having said that, it is something that the Ministry of Tourism, or the Tourism Authority, is looking at even improving to become hopefully the biggest carnival event in the Caribbean. The Roots and Soul Festival usually happens in August, but for all these festivals, just head over to the website. There's more information on there. And every Friday night, we have the Grosile street party. We have another activity on a Saturday night, which is the Dennery Fish Friday. There's just a lot of activities in St. Lucia. We have an exciting nightlife with lots of local foods to sample, and obviously lots and lots of rum, St. Lucian rum or Caribbean rum. Just a few useful facts about St. Lucia. We have direct flights from the UK, from the US. From here, we have British Airways, Virgin Atlantic, and TUI. In St. Lucia, we have two airports. We have the Hewanora International Airport, that is found in the south. That is where the bigger airlines would land. In the north, we have the George F.L. Charles Airport, which is for more regional and smaller aircrafts. So if your clients are island hopping and coming in from another island, they would usually land at the George F.L. Charles Airport. As I mentioned earlier, the tropical weather year-round would be typically about, I would say, 22 degrees, ranging up to 30 degrees. So you'd never need more than a t-shirt. It's always warm. We do have the rainy season in St. Lucia. However, we like to refer to the rain sometimes as liquid sunshine, because by the time it rains, the sun will shine soon after. So as you can imagine, it's a tropical island, nothing like this weather. So all year round is usually, you would be fine with just summer clothing on. The currency is Eastern Caribbean dollars. Conversion is usually $1 US to $2.70 EC dollars. And your passports must be of British and Irish people from, British and Irish people do not need a visa to travel to St. Lucia, and their passports just has to have, I believe, 6 months on it to travel to the island. And as I mentioned earlier, we have British Airways, TUI, and Virgin Atlantic from Gatwick and London Heathrow. When your clients get to the island, how do they get to their hotels? As I mentioned, in the south of the island, we have the international airport. So we have most people coming from direct from the UK or from the US. We have the major airlines. So it depends on where your clients are going. In the north of the island, we have Rodney Bay, Grosile, and we have most of the hotels situated on there. So it takes about 90 minutes by road. If your clients are looking for a shorter or more luxurious trip, they can take a helicopter, which is about 15 minutes long, or by boat, which is about the same amount it takes about the same amount of time as by road, about 90 minutes. So these are options to explore when visiting the island. And lastly, just become a St. Lucia expert. To become a St. Lucia expert, you do earn a few perks and cash rewards. So it is very useful to become a St. Lucia expert. Today, for more information, you can find more information on our website. Another thing that we have for agents is our monthly slam brochure, which runs from November to June, where we have from June to November, where we have lots of offers on there for agents. After the presentation, Nicole will send that over, where you get a number of discounts on hotels, excursions, and other activities on island. Just to stay connected, again, at the end of the presentation, Nicole will send the information across. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and St. Lucia Expert as well. Or you can directly email Nicole Compton, who's always very eager to help everyone, at ncompton@stluciauk.org. So thank you very much. If anyone has any questions, you can just pop them into the chat and we will be more than happy to answer you. I will hand over to Fiona from Cap Maison, who will now present to you her hotel and tell you a bit about Cap Maison. Thank you very much.
Hello, hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on this webinar. Please, could you let me know if you can see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much. So my name's Fiona. I work with Patrice at Secret Exclusive, and we represent a number of beautiful hotels across the Caribbean and Europe. But today it's all about St. Lucia, and we're here to talk about beautiful Cap Maison, which is in the north of the island. So as Ayana just mentioned, you would fly into the South Island, into this airport, and it's an hour and a half by road to get up to the north of the island where Cap Maison is located. Otherwise, you can get a helicopter flight, which is about 10 to 15 minutes, and then it's a short 10-minute road transfer to the hotel. We have 49 rooms and suites and one 4-bedroom villa called Saman House. And again, it's only 10 minutes from Rodney Bay, so very easy to get out and about. So it's a Spanish style property in St. Lucia, so lots of Moorish architecture and white exteriors. So the rooms are laid out a little bit like this. You have a garden view room just up here, which interconnects to an ocean view suite here, and outer connects to an ocean view junior suite down here. So you can take each room individually. You can join them up to make a 2-bedroom suite, or have 3 bedrooms, which becomes a villa. Or you can go upstairs and take it as a 6-bedroom unit, which is lovely for big groups and multi-generational families. At the moment, we're undergoing a massive refurbishment at Cap Maison, and we're reopening on the 10th of October. So please ignore the pictures that I'll show you a little bit later on, because we're refurbishing all of the interiors and all of the public spaces at Cap Maison, and then reopening, like I said, in October, which isn't all that far away, is it? So the rooms are going to look much more contemporary and much more muted in terms of the colour schemes, but we're still keeping a lovely sense of place as well. So very natural tones. But a lovely sense of place with the bright colours of the birds which are endemic to that part of the world. And I'm looking forward to seeing this, this feature here, which will be leading down to the restaurant Cliff at Cap with all the palm trees. So the rooms at the moment look a little like this, or they probably look a bit like a building site at the moment because we're refurbishing, but we have a number of different room types, garden view rooms, all the way through to, like I said, the 4-bedroom villa called Sandman House. This here is my favourite room category. It's got a beautiful big terrace on the roof with great views, as you'd expect from St. Lucia, and a great pool as well, a private pool. We have Spanish courtyard suites, which are on the ground floor. And again, these are all located around this swimming pool. We have Acque de Parfum products on property, and in the spa, we have a Southey spa. So fabulous spa for those who want a massage or any of the usual treatments. We can also offer spa treatments on Rock Maison, which is this private dining platform just down here. It is private, even though it doesn't look it when you're looking at this image here, because you'd think, perhaps you can see that from up here, but you actually can't. We do offer private dining down here as well, champagne, and we get a lot of wedding proposals. So your ring or your bottle of champagne will come down this zip wire here. I've been asked before if that's for the clients to get down to Rock Maison, but it's not. There are steps, as you can see here, that go down to Rock Maison. So on the beach down at the bottom, we have the Naked Fisherman, which has won an award for being the coolest beach bar in the Caribbean, and the non-motorized water sports as well. It is important to note that there's quite a few steps to get down to the beach, so perhaps not as ideal for those with mobility problems. And our fine dining restaurant is the Cliff at Cap, which is led by Craig Jones, which is the Caribbean's only Welsh Rastafarian vegetarian chef. So incredible food at Cap Maison. And here's another picture of the beach with the non-motorized water sports which are included. So from the Cliff at Clap restaurant, we have beautiful views out over Pigeon Island, and that's ideal for hiking and for bird watching. And of course, being on the West Coast, we do get incredible sunsets as well. So let me finish now with a short video of Cap Maison. And that's Cap Maison. It's important to note as well, it is a family-run resort, so the owners are really involved with the hotel. They run it really well, and it's half board as standard, so breakfast and dinner are included. But if you have clients who want all-inclusive, then we also offer that as a supplement as well. So please do let me know if there are any questions. We have a fabulous fam trip that's going in December. So if you're interested in visiting Cap Maison for 3 nights, give me a shout. Like I said, my name is Fiona and my email address is sales@van-ithaca.com. So thanks so much for listening, and back to you, Ayana.
Oh, hello everybody. Nicole here. I just thought I'd come on quickly. I think Ayana's having a few technical difficulties. Sorry, I'm just in the background, so I will try to assist her as much as I can. Thank you so much, Fiona, for that amazing presentation. I can see a couple of comments where people have said that it looks absolutely amazing. So we're going to be moving on now, and I'll be handing over to Tracy, who's going to tell you all about East Winds.
Okay, hi everyone. Let's get my video on. Okay, can you all see my screen okay?
Yes, yes, you can.
Yeah. Okay, good, perfect, right. Nice to see you all today, and thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate that. And a nice afternoon, Tuesday afternoon. Some of you may know me. I'm Tracy. I head up the team at Essential Detail. We're very fortunate to represent 11 luxury boutique properties across 7 islands in the Caribbean. And today we're going to have a focus on our property in St. Lucia, the lovely East Winds. This property is a small, perfect property. It's a real little hideaway. And from the beach, when you look into the property from the water, it's actually quite challenging to see where the property is. The 2 buildings in the background here aren't actually part of East Winds. So it's all tucked and nestled within the trees in the background here. And it's almost really has its own private beachfront, although there aren't private beaches in St. Lucia, but it's really only accessible from the waterfront. So we're located just north of Castries and just south of Rodney Bay Marina. So we're about a 90-minute taxi ride from the international airport and about 15-20 minutes, depending on traffic coming through Castries, to arrive at the lovely East Winds resort. So East Winds, as I said, is a small, intimate property. We're very low key and informal, yet we're very elegant and yet very, very private. Going back a few years, we used to just attract really the more mature Silver Surfer type of traveller, but more and more today we're attracting the younger traveller, especially those looking for honeymoons and weddings. Being so small and intimate, we're able to provide that really dedicated service to your guests and our guests, your clients. So we're set in 12 acres, only 4 acres are actually developed. And as I said, it's got this secluded beach, which you can see from here. And all the cottages are like semi-detached. So they're almost individual and they're just attached in the center here. And they're scattered throughout the flatter area of the resort here. And then it gradually goes up onto a small sloping hillside. So if your guests do have any walking challenges, please let us know. And we will make sure that they're actually allocated lower down to the beach area. So what we do have is absolutely stunning, beautiful gardens. We have over 100 species of plants, lots of rare birds, and our general manager or managing director of the resort, Judith Milne, has written a nature guide. And if anyone would like a nature guide, do get in contact with me. We're more than happy to send you one. Or if you have clients particularly interested in our little Garden of Eden, let us know. So our rooms, as I said, we are small. We are only 30 intimate cottages. They've all recently been refurbished. So the whole resort has been refurbished over the last few years. And this is our lead-in room. And I think the first thing you'll most probably notice is how spacious this room actually is. It is a really spacious room. They're located down around the swimming pool area. So this is definitely on the flatter part of the resort. Not that we're that hilly, but this is definitely on the flatter part of the hotel side itself. All of the new soft furnishing has been done. And we have these lovely new bathrooms as well. And what you will notice throughout all our bathrooms is that each bathroom has these lovely, stunning handmade sinks, and they're made by a local potter called Michelle Elliott. She also owns the Pink Plantation, where you can go up for lunch and you can actually go and buy pottery from, that's where she does a lot of her pottery work. And she owns a couple of restaurants in St. Lucia as well. Our deluxe cottages are our next grade up. We're not complicated. We only have a 4-room categories. So our deluxe cottages are the next one up. These are set slightly up the slope. And as I said, they're not, you can see it is really a gentle slope where you're coming up. And we have 1- and 2-bedroom cottages. So the 2 bedrooms connect on the balcony, not actually internally. So they do work for families, but if we only take children over 8 years anyway, but just be aware the connection is actually through a balcony door. And again, we've got the stunning bathrooms. We've got these lovely deep showers where you step down into the shower and you are kind of exposed to the outside elements as well. And then we have our beachfront house, which is a traditional St. Lucian beach house. We are not really contemporary in our style. We are very much traditional St. Lucian style. So even the deluxe and superior cottages are very much based on how the locals housing is within the island. The beach front house actually has 3 rooms, and then we have a suite. And this area here in the middle is a communal area for guests to use. It's got tea and coffee facilities, even though you do have them in your room as well. We've got lots of games here, and there's also a supply of soft drinks. So the ocean fronts, again, have been newly refurbished, and you can see they really are true oceanfront rooms. You're literally stepped out straight onto the sand, and they have these oversized balcony areas as well. And again, this is our oceanfront suite and the outside of the oceanfront suite. And again, as I said, you just step down straight onto the sand here. So the beautiful beach, very calming waters. To this side of the beach here is just great for those that want to take a dip. If people want to go snorkeling, we have another beach area over to the right. And over on that side, we do have a bit of a coral reef. So snorkeling is good on that side of the resort. And our motorized, non-motorized water sports are all from this side of the beach here. So these are our water sports guys. If you do take older children down, we will provide them with full-on sailing lessons. It's all part of the all-inclusive. The idea when our guests do come to our resorts is they tuck their wallets and purses away in a safe, and they really don't need to bring them back out again. So these guys will teach you to stand up paddleboard. You could do a whole sailing course over the week and actually be a very good professional sailor by the end of it. We do have a pool, so it's just slightly set back off the beach, and you will find every sunbed will have a nice little pillow. Your towels will already be laid out for you. If you need additional towels, just let us know. All your waiter service of your drinks will come down, all your cocktails, etc. But this bar is quite unique because it is a smart bar, but it's actually self-service, which means if you get it right, what I like to do is get behind the bar, start serving all the other guests, and hopefully I earn enough tips to actually pay for my holiday. And in the evening or during the day, you can go to the main bar, which is our Sunset Beach Bar. And here we have premium drinks and light bites menu. Although we are all inclusive, you still might feel a bit peckish in the afternoon. So we do have an additional menu if you would like that. All our drinks are premium branded, and we do serve champagne. It's not Prosecco or Cava, it is proper champagne, and we will serve that all day and all night if you choose. Within your room, you have your own bar, and you can actually pre-select what you would like in your mini bar prior to arrival, and your bar will be stocked accordingly. And again, that is part of the all-inclusive program here at East Winds. In the evening, we're silver service, so our foods are basically farm to table concept. Some are grown within the property, and those that aren't grown within the property are sourced from outside on the island. And in the evening, our wines are actually paired from our cellar. So that means you'll be offered 2 reds, 2 whites and a rosé every night. And it's paired to the food, which means there's a different wine every single night. But if you do enjoy the wine on the first night or the second night better, then we will actually bring that wine up from the cellar for you if you prefer that to another choice. We have our own banana museum. We have 10 varieties of bananas in the museum. So not just your Waitrose, Tesco, Sainsbury's, etc. We have 10 different St. Lucian varieties. So as I mentioned, we are all inclusive, and that does include a welcome a bottle of champagne and handmade chocolates on arrival. If you're very clever, what you'll do is send Essential Detail a note prior to your guests arriving. We can print that out, get the hotel to print that and put it next to the champagne and chocolate. And the guests will actually think that champagne and chocolate is from you. So you can do a welcome note, and I'm sure they'll be back to book with you lots more. Breakfast, lunch, afternoon tea, as I've mentioned, is included, champagne, and we'd also have a barbecue night on Friday, which includes lobster when in season. Our spa, again, is an organic spa, and a lot of our produce to make the spa treatments are all made from the vegetation, plants and spices, etc., that are in the gardens. And we have a yoga and Pilates pavilion where yoga and Pilates is provided about 4 or 5 times a week, complimentary. We have a lot of exclusive experience, so things like rumology, cooking classes, making chocolate, your yoga, I said your water sports, that is actually all included. Even a lot of people have to pay premium for private dining. If you want private dining at East Winds, you can just request it and we will put you out in one of the beach cabanas and you will have your own way to serve your night. Again, that is all included. If the excursion includes some sort of transportation, then normally there will be a small charge for that. But there is a lot of inclusions within the all-inclusive program for a small property. We're absolutely ideal for weddings. We don't just do one wedding, we do one wedding a week, not one wedding a day. And what I really like about our weddings, that if you do have a party, being just 30 cottages, there is a chance that you will get a buyout. But if you sell 22 cottages, we will actually close the whole resort for your party and you will have it exclusive for that couple's wedding. And what I think really sort of tops it for East Winds, and I used to just say that when the bride arrived, the head gardener takes her around the gardens and she actually selects her bouquet of flowers complimentary from the hotel. I've actually learned through St. Lucia a couple of weeks ago that we actually do a lot more than that. When the bride picks her flowers, the whole choice of her colour scheme is actually then portrayed right through the wedding venue here. And as you can see, all the bridesmaids, all the buttonholes, all of this is a gift from the hotel for the wedding couple. We include 10 photographs, the whole wedding setup. And if you would like other guests to be involved, we're more than happy to supply them with champagne to toast the happy couple. So these are a couple of venues. And as I said, this is all a complimentary setup for a wedding. Why? We're very successful. We're very, very British. We have over 60% repeat visitation, especially through the winter months. And a lot of that really comes down to the team. And I think the thing that maybe will shock you the most is that we are actually a 4-star hotel. We are not 5-star, mainly because we don't have a gym on the property. We didn't really want the queues of people queuing up every day to get in there. And we only have one restaurant, and that is the only reason. So when your clients do come to our property, we do over deliver. And your clients, we really will exceed their expectation. And I think if you look on TripAdvisor, we are basically either 1 or 2 of the most highly rated hotels in St. Lucia and the Caribbean on TripAdvisor. If you need any more information, please go to the Essential Detail website. There are property maps on there, so you can see exactly where the cottages are located. And there is a full property manual that will tell you all about the property. If you need any more information, please do not hesitate to contact either myself or one of my team. And we do have an online training course. We do invitations to fam trips. And I always say, if you don't ask, you don't get. So we do have a come and stay program where you can actually earn yourself some free nights. We will follow up on this, so we'll send you more details of how you can earn those free nights with East Winds and Essential Detail. So thank you very much. And as I said, we will follow up, and I will now hand you back to the team in St. Lucia. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that, Tracy. That is an absolutely stunning place. I'm sure Nicole is very happy and being well taken care of. Just a few small notable things I realized about East Winds I didn't notice before. I really like the small details of the handmade sinks that you mentioned. and just over 100 species of plants as well. That is so good to note. As I said, I'm sure Nicole is really enjoying herself there. And finally, we will hand off to Jade from Calabash Cove. Also, if anyone has any questions, just remember to keep popping those questions in the chat. Nicole is still on as well, and myself and Tracy are more than happy to answer any questions that you have about East Wind so far. But now I will hand over to Jade from Calabash Cove to tell you all about her results.
Thank you, Ayana. Hi, everybody. My name is Jade. I'm the Business Development Manager in the UK for Calabash Cove Resort and Spa. My screen didn't share to where I needed it to, just one moment. Let's try that again. There we go. I'm going to be talking to you about Calabash Cove Resort and Spa in St. Lucia. So we're located in the north of the island, 90 minutes approximately from Huanora International Airport and just 5 minutes from Rodney Bay. So it's in a good location. You can be secluded, but also if you wanted to venture out and have a walk around Rodney Bay, you can also do that. So we offer 2 meal plans. So we have the standard rates of a full breakfast, and we also offer an all-inclusive meal plan. We only have 26 suites, so it's a very small, intimate boutique property, which is just wonderful. You can really just relax, unwind and recharge in such peaceful surroundings. We're 5-star adults only. There's 1 restaurant on property, 2 bars and a spa as well. We have 3 different room categories. This is the Sunset Ocean View Junior Suite. So this is our lead-in room category, which for a lead-in room is just so beautiful. Every single room at this property has a jacuzzi in the room and has an ocean view as well. So we have 13 of these luxury suites. And just to show you some more images of them there. And then onto our Swim Up Junior Suites. So we have 4 of these. So this is our second room category up. These suites have the infinity edge pools. And then onto our Water's Edge cottages. So we have 9 of these. So this is our highest room category. So for anybody that may be celebrating a wedding or a honeymoon, these rooms, I mean, all of the rooms are very lovely, but these rooms are kind of that extra creme de la creme. They're really lovely. You've got a bit more outdoor space, and actually every room category has its own kind of secluded area. The rooms are so spread out across the resort that you find that every room has its kind of own intimate space, which is really nice. So we have the 1 restaurant on property, as I mentioned. This is the Wind Song restaurant. So this is where breakfast, lunch and dinner are served. And because we have the 1 restaurant, obviously the food and the menu gets, there's different things every single day. And the chefs really just take so much care into the food. And we've won many awards for the food that we offer. It's very high standard. The drinks that are offered on the all-inclusive are premium branded liquors, and we have over 20 wines, so there's really good wines and drinks that you can also have with your meals. And this is just some of the views from the Windsong restaurant. So we have some of the best sunsets from here, so it's so nice if you're having a nice meal or having a celebration. Some of the best sunsets you will see from the Windsong restaurant. So I'm just going to play you, oh no, the video. Let me just see where that went. 1 second. Technical errors when we go live. Let me just see if I can do this a different way. Oh, Just stop that there. And just to mention, we do weddings. I missed that slide with the video there. Just sorry, bear with me because I just want to show you the photo. So this area here for weddings is just simply stunning. So weddings that take place here are usually quite intimate. If you've got guests that are not staying on property that want to join the wedding, that can happen with kind of wedding day passes as well. But obviously just bearing in mind that this is an adult only property. So it would be adult guests that would be allowed to attend. I will send a follow-up PDF of the wedding packages that we have to offer as well. And just to mention about Calabash Cove rewards. So if you haven't signed up, please do. It's a really useful tool. Not only do you earn up to £35, euros or dollars, wherever you are in the world for each booking that you log, we have a fantastic resource centre where you can view the hotel fact sheets, images, videos, and frequently asked questions as well. So you will find all of that information on calabashcoverewards.com. And just to mention a couple of discounts at the moment. So we have a 40% discount on offer for stays that are booked for 150 days plus out from the travel period. And anybody that's staying 10 nights or more will receive free round trip airport transfers as well. And that's me, and here's my contact information. So if you ever need anything, please get in contact. If anybody wants to stay, I think sometimes the best way to learn about our property is to see it yourself. We always welcome agents to come and stay for a few nights, so please get in touch if anybody would like to take that opportunity up. And I also have a Facebook page where I put all of the updates that are going on with the hotels and any discounts and offers and things, fam trips that might be coming up as well. So please do check that out. That is all from me. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that, Jade. That stunning wedding venue makes me want to get married again. St. Lucia is just an all-around beautiful destination, and I hope the partners and myself have convinced you that St. Lucia is definitely the choice for whether it's honeymoons, whether it's girl getaways, family getaways, whatever, nature and adventure, for a luxury trip, whatever the reason that your clients would like to travel. St. Lucia is definitely a choice for a really good, inspiring destination. At this point, we do have just a few questions and we have some prizes to give away. From the St. Lucia Tourism Authority, we are giving away today a £50 Amazon voucher. And we just have, well, I just have one question regarding the presentation that I gave a bit earlier. So I hope everyone was listening. In order to win the £50 Amazon voucher, all you have to do is just pop your answer into the chat. The first person who answers will receive the prize. So my question is, how many dive sites, how many world-class dive sites, wow, do we have in St. Lucia? Oh, wow. Okay, you guys were waiting for that question. Oh my God. Okay. I think, Nicole, is that Nikki we have first? I think Nikki was the one who answered first. Congratulations, Nikki. You are the winner of a £50 Amazon voucher. Nicole or myself will be in touch with you with the details of your prize. Thank you, everyone. People were really paying attention. Thank you so much, everyone. I can't see we have so many responses on here, but unfortunately there can be only one winner. But if you sign up to St. Lucia Expert throughout the year, we have lots of prizes. We have just lots of engaging activities that you can join. And I will now hand over to Fiona. I'm not sure if she's here. I remember she was having a few technical difficulties.
I'm here.
Oh, you are here. Okay, I will now hand over to you to ask your question. And also, can I just ask if you have won a prize already, just give someone else a chance so that we can have 4 different winners today. So thank you very much, Fiona, and go ahead.
Okay, so to win another £50 Amazon voucher from Cat Nasal, my question is, What is the name of the 4-bedroom villa at Cap Maison? Wow, lots of correct questions. It is indeed Saman House. Saman House, and well, I'll let you decide, Ayana, who you think should get that from the top.
Okay, I can see that Karen responded. However, the spelling is not accurate. And would you accept that, Fiona?
Up to you. It's more or less there, isn't it?
Okay, so Karen, I think Fiona has agreed that you are the lucky winner of did you say £50 Amazon voucher as well?
Right.
So Fiona will be in touch with you if you just pop your email in the chat, or you can message her personally, and she will send across the details of that. So thank you very much again. Once again, thank you everyone. It shows that everyone is paying attention, everyone is listening, everyone is as impressed as we are with St. Lucia and the properties that we have on island. So congratulations once again. Karen and Fiona will be in touch. Next we have Tracy to give away her prize, which is also a £50 Amazon voucher as well.
I think we've all got shares in Amazon, so
yes.
Okay, everyone. What is the unique feature about the swimming pool at East Winds?
Oh, wow. Okay.
I thought I'd go for a more difficult one today. So the correct answer is it's a self-service swim-up bar. So we have got a self-service bar there.
Okay.
So it's not swim up because that's not unique. Lots of hotels have swim up bars.
So the correct answer is from Excess Travel with it's a self-service bar.
Okay, I'm not sure who that is from Excess Travel because there's no name there, but I'm sure you will let me know.
You can privately message Tracy with your details. Oh, it's Ella.
It's Emma. Congratulations, Emma. You were listening well, and well done.
Well done, Ella. Congratulations. You can message Tracy directly and she will let you know the details of your prize. Thank you once again. Well, not many accurate answers, but they were answers to show that people have been listening again. So thank you very much for your participation. And lastly, we have Jade from Calabash Cove.
Hello. So my question is, which room categories have ocean views at Calabash Cove? That was very quick. I think Laura was first there with all. That is correct. All room categories do have wonderful ocean views at Calabash Cove. Well done, Laura.
Okay, that was Laura. Congratulations again. We have so many answers. Thank you very much for everyone for being so engaging, so interactive. It just shows that everyone is, as I said, paying attention and listening and as impressed with the properties as we are. So congratulations, Laura. Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you all for participating. Thank you to all partners for presenting your properties to us. And Laura, if you just get in touch with Jade privately, and she will send across the details of your prize as well. If anyone has any final words or anything to say finally, or if you any of the agents want to get in touch with any of the properties on island, feel free to just message Tracy, Fiona and Jade. And if you would like to speak to us at St. Lucia Tourism Authority, just get in touch with Nicole. That's ncompton@stluciauk.org, and we all will be absolutely more than happy to help you.
Thank you. I'd just like to jump in here and say thank you so much, Ayana, for assisting me today with this webinar. You did an amazing job. I know I put you on the spot last minute to help me out, but thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who's joined in today as well. And I hope you've learned a lot from St. Lucia, about St. Lucia, and also the hotels that presented today. And I will be in touch with you today. I will share with you all the details of our hotel partners and some useful fact sheets that you can use to help sell St. Lucia, and also all the hotels will be in touch with you as well. So thank you so much for being with us here today. Thank you for the hotel partners for taking the time to join us on this webinar. And I look forward to seeing you all again soon, and also seeing any of you in St. Lucia.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much.
you.
Nicole.
Thanks so much.
Keep enjoying your students.
I will. Thank you.
Hope you feel better,
Thanks,
Nicole.
Diana, Nicole. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.